say it was the last day of science, right? She go ahead, give us a note for our eighth grade self, and said don't open it until we're in eighth grade.
Hey, good morning already. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good morning. This is Queen Olive. Hi, Beverly Jeffrey. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Yes, this is Queen Olive in our kitchen. Today, I'm making some plantain fritters. Yes, when we buy our ripe banana, our ripe plantain, and it get overripe, do not throw it away. Use it. You could use it by making fritters. You could even use it by making dumpling too. You crush it and put it in a dumpling and fry the dumpling or make fritters. So I am here today to show some of my diva how to make plantain fritters, because you never know about plantain fritters. You all know about banana fritters, but banana and plantain fritters, it's almost the same. Some people eat ripe plantain, eat it just like that. I cannot eat it. I have to fry it. But we are not a lover of fried plantain. So every time we buy the plantain end up stay here till they're ripe and I throw them away. So today I decided to make some plantain fritters because you know the grand them is around. So grand them around, they will eat up the plantain fritters. So here I have right here is a plantain in here. I mixed the plantain. I crushed it. We have to crush it. So here is the plantain that I have. This is it. The plantain, I crushed it. Yes, I crushed it. Hi, Dwight Thompson. How you doing? I wish I could do it better that you could see. Yeah. Yes, I have it in this bowl here, right here, stirring it. Yes, so there I go with the plantain. What I have in here, I have plantain and have eggs. I put 2 eggs in there. Also, I put a little pinch of salt. Everything we are making, we have to put a little pinch of salt to give that nice flavor and taste in it. So here I have a little pinch of cinnamon powder. Not too much cinnamon powder. If you put too much cinnamon powder, you're going to have a bitter taste. So my cinnamon powder there. And here I'm going to do a little nutmeg. Grate a little nutmeg in there. Yeah. That is good. A little nutmeg. And also a little tip of vanilla. When we do the vanilla by use the cover, we waste our vanilla, but I don't know why I'm doing it now because we have a measuring cup. So a little taste of vanilla, tip of vanilla in there. So here I put the vanilla and that in the vanilla, the nutmeg, and the cinnamon powder. I'm stirring up. I already put my sugar in there because I was gonna do it. So I said, let me do. You see, I use this spoon here. This spoon is a plastic spoon, so it won't have to scrape nothing down, although we have a metal container. I use it and keep smashing to get off those hard lumps in there. So there I go, I put that in there. So here I'm going to put some baking powder. I'm going to put some baking powder in there. A 1/4 spoon of baking powder. Yeah, there I go. And I mix it, and then I'm going to start to apply my flour. Yeah, put egg in there already. I'm putting flour also. Yes, so I'm rubbing everything together already. Was starting it, so I decided to let me show you all how to do it, how to make plantain instead of throw the plantain, because we have the children them home. Right now the children them home. Some parents take their time off from their work to stay with their children home, because leaving them home by itself is very risky. So while they're home, they have time that they could boil some porridge, make some plantain porridge, potato porridge, any kind of porridge, carrot porridge, anything you want to make for your children. Stay home, turn your hand and make fashion and stop doing what you're spending. These children nowadays, you will cook your whole pot of food and they will go to the store go order fries and chips and stuff. You could do all these things instead of letting them go spend money unnecessary. So here I have like a 1/4 pound of flour I'm putting in there. So there I go with 1 spoon. Remember, at all time we have to get the flour mashed out of the thing before. We have to have all those flour lumps. We don't want them done cook. We see no white flour lumps. So right here I'm going now. I'm stirring the flour in there, and we do not want a lot of flour because we are not making flour. We're not making saltfish fritters. We are making banana fritters, and we already have the egg in there to hold it already. So we don't want a lot of flour in there to let it eat. When you're eating it, it's like you're eating too much flour, and it's going to take a long time to cook. But at least when you're frying dumpling take 15 minutes to fry both sides. 15 minutes, 7 minutes on one side and 7 minutes on the other side, and you have to keep stirring. So here I have everything in there. I'm gonna taste it to see if it have everything to the taste. This is 3 plantain, and instead of throwing away my 3 plantain, which I pay for five for $2, I decided to make some some plantain pudding for the kids and myself. It's really for me, but you know, they're gonna eat because their mouth sweet. They love sweet stuff. So here I'm at stirring, yeah, and put a little more flour in there, till about 1/4 pound of flour. Putting a little more flour, yeah, and I'm gonna mix it out, and there I go, and I'm gonna drop it because we are frying it. We're not gonna bake it. It could bake if you want to put it in the oven and bake. Some people they don't do everything they do in their kitchen is bake. They bake, and it is good because some people try to avoid the oil. And when we are gonna fry it, when we're gonna fry it, we gotta fry it with a lot of oil. And the reason why to fry it with a lot of oil, to prevent it from sucking up the oil. So ladies, divas, and Dan, Queen Olive is in our kitchen with a little bit of my creation, because everybody gonna say we never hear about plantain fritters, but we hear about banana fritters. You turn your hand and make everything. Every food we have could make a drink. Every food we have could do any creation so long as it cook. You cook your food and you cook it in the cleanest way and the nicest way. You could do anything with your food. So here we go. That's a pot on the fire there. Yes, there's a pot on the fire right there. So oil is already hot, so I'm going to turn it up a little more now because I turn it down. Yeah. So the oil is there ready. Yep. Oh, off. Yeah, turn it on back. So the oil is on the pot already, waiting for me to put in my plantain fritters. There we go. Plantain fritters. What in here? We have plantain, we have egg, we have flour, we have nutmeg, we have sugar, and a little cinnamon powder and a little vanilla. We're gonna spice it up to let it taste nice and good. So we don't put a lot of sugar in there because remember the plantain already sweet, and a little pinch of salt to give it your nice flavor and taste. Anything you're cooking, you have to put a little salt. Some people doesn't eat salt because they say they have high blood pressure, but the worst thing is a low blood pressure. You have to put your food, let it be have everything that you have to be in there. If you don't, your body lack of something, you're gonna sick. So I'm here. Wish I could have one of them to hold the camera for me, but they're over there. So I'm over there playing with Dolly. They're calling. They're doing their Dolly here. That's Moya there. Where Doodle?
I'm in the bathroom cleaning up my doll's face.
Okay. So when they come back, they're doing Dolly because Doodle has a company now, so she don't have no time for grandma no more. So here it goes. So I want the oil to little. It's hot. The oil is hot already. So we're gonna drop the fritters in there. So you see, I remember I said I use a plastic spoon. I use a plastic spoon that in order it don't scrawl up the pan or there anything in the pan get chipped off in there. We don't want nothing to chip off. So I use my plastic spoon. There is certain thing you use plastic spoon when you're doing. So I have in here the plantain, egg, flour, sugar, a tip of salt, and cinnamon powder, nutmeg, and vanilla. And I'm gonna put the fritters in the pot now. We do it drop by drop. We're gonna put it in the pot. So there I go. Yes, here I go. Yes. Come on, hold this, Maya. When you see a light, come and get up on it. So hold it right in the pot there. Yes, so I asked for a little help. So the oil is already hot. So I'm dropping the fritters then in the pot. You see, I don't drop all one time. I go small by small, and it takes only 15 minutes to fry. Remember, 15 minutes. I have egg in there, I have flour, I have nutmeg, and I'm in my kitchen doing some plantain porridge, some plantain fritters. You know, if I could come here a million times and been frying and cooking, you know, some people likes to watch what I'm cooking, while some people like when people do garbage, stupidness. When the people do their stupidness, they crowd on them page. They crowd, but when they are getting something positive, like teach you how to cook, how to make macaroni and cheese, how to make lasagna, they don't come. But when people making garbage, they run to the garbage and run it and sharing it all over. But they are not sharing positive thing. That if you have your plant in home and it's getting spoiled, it's getting soft, it start getting black, that means it can't fry no more because it's too soft. They don't interested. Don't interested in how to do positive thing. People right nowadays, they like negative stuff. But who is me to tell them not to like it? Who is me to tell them not to do what they're doing? So I'm going to get my you know, I always use my tongs. I always use my tongs to do this, to do the you see, I'm wiping the tongs. The reason why I don't wash it, because if I washed it, the water is going to start splashed up on me and burn me. So I don't want the water to splash up and burn me. So hold it in there more into the fritters. So there's the fritters. Here's the fritters. Remember, we tell it takes 15 minutes and can be less than 15 minutes too, because I don't have a lot of flour in there. I have mostly like egg. We just want them to form together. So there I have my fritters on the fire. That's my plantain fritters. Yes, so true. So true, Sharon. Because when people go in and doing stupidness, they run behind it, they post it, they get millions of views. But when Queen Olive cooking, so when, you know, some people tell her, oh, Queen Olive, go do your cooking. Because they're people, most of these people are very unthankful. They don't appreciate what I'm doing, but they appreciate the garbage. And look, right now it's there. I'm gonna close the tongue like this. It's closing. Come back now. And I'm gonna use the tongue to squeeze it down, you know, to let it flat so everything get to fry nicely and thing. And I'm not burning them, because I hate to eat food when it burns. So when I see it started to burn, that's my hatred about it. So I'm gonna turn it over again. Keep turning it over again until it fried. Then we take it out and I put it on a piece of napkin. So if there's any oil absorbing it, because I'm not God, I'm not Jesus, I'm not God, that you could predict, say, well, we're not going to get no oil. But apparently the sugar that in there, it's prevented from sucked up a lot of oil. So I'm going to take up this pan here. And we're going to put it in this pan here. So again, I'll just use my napkin to wipe it. I do not have roach. Yeah, I do not have roach. So I'm going to put away this thing, put it away. All these things here that I'm not going to use no more. I can put right here. So there I go. I'm going to put this napkin over there. So when you put this napkin, we're going to put the fritters on it. So if there's excess oil on it, the oil gets soaked away in the napkin. So Moya is helping me for a little while now. So I know Moya soon get tired and don't want to help me no more. So we are here making some fritters.
Never tried that before. It looks yummy.
What you say?
Somebody said never tried that before. It looks yummy.
Yeah, it is good. The same way how we make banana fritters, the same way we make plantain fritters. And I'm making some tea. Read what it is.
Them
Sharon
better
Blue.
come watch you never learn how to cook.
Yeah. They're not going to do it. Read it out when they say. Look at this. Look at this. This is, I don't know what to call this, but this is mint. Some people use it to put in their soup. Some people use it to make tea. I use it to make tea. They use it for many different reasons. And this mint also, if you have mice in your house, you could just throw it around in your house. It runs away because the smell and the strength in it run away the mice from your house. So I have it planted at my backyard. So what I do, I use this to make some nice little tea. So I'm going to drink my tea with my plantain fritters. Yes. So I'm going to take out these plantain fritters now out of the pot because they already cooked. We don't want it too brown because see catching my color there right now. Yes. So I'm taking them out, lay them right there, and yes, I'm going to put the rest of them in the pot. Hold it over here, Maya. Yeah. So everybody used to be on the Facebook just doing their blabbing. So Queen Olive decided to do cooking and cleaning. And soon as Queen Olive doing cooking and cleaning, everybody done cooking on the Facebook, cooking and this, cooking and that, cooking and that, and started to pass all the remarks. Pay me attention, Moya. All the remarks, what they want to pass. You're gonna pay me attention because do not do nothing. When you finish, you can pay do attention. Okay? Okay, come on, Moya. Pay attention. See, I'm putting more in there. That's a little that leave. Yeah, that's everything could make what we want to do. Try everything. Even carrot. You want to make, if they make carrot cake, you could make carrot fritters too. Anything you want to make.
It's dark queen olive.
Eh?
It's dark queen olive.
Oh, yeah, dark, yes. Yeah, sketch my color. So there I go.
Hello.
So what I do, I put water on it one time, and you notice all my surrounding is clean. Yeah, put the water in there.
Hello.
And I like to use, yeah. So hold it again now, yeah. I'll give you the chocolate. So there I go. If we turn it down, let it too low, that's when all the oil is gonna suck up in the fritters. So we have to put it on a certain temperature to let it fry and fry quick, because it's gonna get sucked up in the oil. The lower it is, it's sucked up in the oil. So here I am doing my fritters. They're dying to leave. She dying to leave because she want to go.
Let's put that on here.
No, it's gonna put on there. Yes. So Millicent, show them Jamaican style cooking. Yes, they don't appreciate it. Even I show them Jamaican, Trinidadian, Guyanese, American, they don't appreciate it. These people likes garbage. When you started to do the garbage and the stiffness, they run with it. They run with it and run all over. But nobody would never run and say, Lord, I didn't know if they could make plantain fritters, and Queen Olive is over there making plantain fritters. Yes, I'm gonna do the curry chicken, but I'm just waiting until it cool down. I'm just waiting until this whole saga goes away. Then I do it. Yeah, because I do the curry chicken every day, because remember I cooked every weekend. So I do a lot of food, but I'm going to do it one day in the week when I'm just doing it for me and the family only. Remember, we have to keep turning the fritters from corner. That's why when we are frying fritters and we are making dumpling, we don't go away and we don't on our phone talking with our friend, and we're not there texting and doing all kind of things and cause up everything to blacked up. Johnny Sylvester, yeah, I'm going to send you over 2, girl. I'm going to send you over more than 2, because we're going to eat it. And you know what it's nice with? Just get a nice slice of hard dough bread and put the fritters them in between it. And there you go with your fritters eating. And it's good. You can see it right there, you see? How I fry it, and the oil not sucked up because I deep fry it. Yes. Also, like when you're frying chicken too, you have to do the deep fry. When you deep fry, you have less problem. So, I'm in here. Yes, every time I cook, I have to clean my kitchen. That's me and my children and my grandchildren, and we're always fussing over. Because, you know what? These young people, they don't like to clean after themselves. So they don't like to clean after themselves, and Queen Olive always behind them. And they say, I'm miserable, but I'm not miserable. I just like my place to clean. Always clean. And my tea is on the back there. Let me turn on my stove with my tea. I'm going to drink some mint. I don't know what you people call this mint here. I don't know what you call it, what kind of mint. But I make some tea with it. It's good. I think they call it colic mint or something, but I'm making some mint tea. I'm gonna make some mint tea. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Queen Olive, let they catch our color. Standing right here, let they catch our color. Yep, 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 yep. So my tea is there. Yeah. Turn my stove off. Yeah. Should have stove there. So my tea is at the back. It already boiled already. So I'm just waiting for it to hot now for me to. Yes, my lovely divers and Dan, Queen Olive in her kitchen. And Queen Olive do what she loves best. I love to cook, so I always been cooking. And I cook every day of the week. I cook. I cook a lot of food. When I'm cooking a lot of food, I cannot do the show because when I cook a lot of food, it's gonna let some of the foods get spoiled, and I don't want my food to get spoiled and to throw this and throw that, so I have to do it. But sometime when I finish, as soon as I finish and I do the catering, people come, so I get distracted. I have to start send out the food for the people them, so I don't have the time to put it on live. I put it in my phone, but sometimes I get so tired and stuff. So, but I do my food. But I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm doing my food, and the people don't appreciate it because once I said I have so many people following me, and if I have all these people following me, everybody donate me $1. So each day, when somebody don't know how to cook something, they said, well, Queen Olive, I needed to make some steamed fish, or I needed to make some roast fish. That same money could use to buy the stuff to make the fish. But nobody doesn't cares about Queen Olive because Queen Olive paying people all over the world money to do all kind of thing. Me want know why me want so rich. I may live in this house for so long. Me should have done move and go and live where the rich and the famous is. Me shouldn't they hear so same way I live. You understand me? But people likes to talk, and talk is the cheapest thing. If talk did have value and power, a lot of people would never be living now, because you could just open your mouth and talk and say, well, I'm tired of this person, I want to get rid of this person, and they gone. But I'm telling you, Queen Olive love to cook. So I'm going to get my cup right now, and I'm going to get my cup and put some sugar in there to drink my tea. I do not drink fresh tea. Some people don't, so they're not drinking no sugar. They are not drinking no milk. Milk is good for our body and our bone, to keep our bones strong and healthy, especially we old people here now. Like we get old, we need to drink a lot of milk to keep our body strong. A lot of sugar tea, like people do mint tea, no milk, it's not really good for our body. But I love to drink everything with taste, eat everything with taste, positive taste. I do not go around with this not eating this and not eating this. So I'm gonna get my cup now, and I'm gonna put my milk in there. I'm gonna put my milk in my cup, and I'm gonna drink my tea. I'm gonna drink my tea. What's going on? When you put the milk in the fridge. Oh, I'm behind you. When you put the milk in the fridge, the milk. Oh. Yes, that's my husband calling me. And people, let me all tell you this thing. Yeah, everybody, I'm not gone, I'm not behind you, but let me tell you a thing, everybody. I want you to all listen to me good. I don't know where people get this thing that my husband in the nursing home. My husband could never into a nursing home and always there riding his bike. My husband is living in this beautiful home down there in Manhattan. Why he's not here? Because he want to be in the city, could get up and walk around. He goes to anywhere he want to go. Too much step to take the train and thing and come. He prefer to stay there. I said, come on home. He said he's staying there. He wanted to take his body out on the stretcher out there. He lived there 37 years. My husband is not in, he is not in no nursing home. And my money is my money. I do what I want to do with my money. I'm not giving nobody my money. My money is for me. I love to dress. I love clothes. You understand me? So my husband is in good health, strength, and everything. You understand? He's not in no nursing home. So I want everybody to calculate that out of their brains. My husband is a strong 82-year-old man. He is strong in every parts of life. He is strong. Yeah? So I'm going to get my little saucer to put my thing in. And I'm going to choke my tea. I'm going to beat them kids so much. Yeah? Trying out my tea here. Yep. Turn it off. Here's my tea right here. Yeah. And I'm gonna get my little plate to put my fritters. And I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna enjoy my 2 fritters I'm gonna eat. Yeah. So here it goes with my fritters and my sugar in my milk, and I'm gonna enjoy eating and drinking. That's what my husband was calling me. Yeah. Yes, so I'm gonna sit. If I pull up in there, I'm gonna beat him. Remember me telling them. Bring me that little table. Your divas and done. Queen Olive in the kitchen, in the house. You know it's hot. It's hot and Queen Olive body's hot. Bring the little table. Bring me the little table. As I put the thing right here. Yeah. Those kids are giving so much trouble sometimes. Especially when they're playing. Nothing more interesting to them like playing. Yes, I'm in the kitchen. And you remember to say when you finish cooking, put back everything together. Do not wait. Put it right over there. Do not wait until you finish. You're gonna put back. So let me take out a plate for them if they want fritters. They could take the old fritters.
I tried a fritter before.
Here. So I'm gonna sit down. I like the sun to turn on too. Yeah.
What's this for? To put on it?
In the garbage.
Oh.
Or you could put the pancake syrup. You could put you could put the pancake syrup over the fritters. You could put the pancake syrup, or you could eat it just like that. So this is mine here. This is my cup of tea. And this is my 2 fritters. I'm going to sit and eat. And we have a little chit-chat while I'm eating. Please to get out my room with that food, Dodo. I'm trying to tell you, do not go in my room with no food. Sit right there. So get it. Yeah. They think they're slicker than me, you know. They think I'm old, so I don't have no sense. I know those kids. I know them so much. Yes, so I'm going to sit down now. And I'm going to chit-chat. And anyone want to ask me any question, then I will answer. Yeah. So this is Queen Olive here with my cup of tea right here. My cup of tea and my 2 fritters. I just made it because they have a lot of food place around here. I do not go to them food place around because they are Spanish. I don't eat their food. They don't eat your food. If you give it to them free, they will take it. They eat it if you give it to them free, but they would never patronize you by buying nothing from you. So I don't buy them food. Furthermore, their food is not in my category for me to eat because I do not like it. Miss Olive. Okay, gone. Yes, so good morning to each and every one. Queen Olive decided this morning to get up and make some plantain fritters. Plantain fritters, a lot of you are going to say you never know about plantain fritters. You know about banana fritters. You could make plantain fritters. You could make, also they call it fish cake with potato. The Irish potato, you could also make that too. You make the fritters because some people doesn't use the flour with the saltfish to make to make the fish cake. They call it fish cake. Guyanese call it fish cake. We call it fritters. So there's a lot of food out there. You could turn your hand around with your food and do what you want to do with it. You could make ton cornmeal porridge, ton cornmeal. You could make cornmeal porridge. You do make anything you choose to make in your house because it's food, and so long it's cooked, you could eat it. You could crush your banana and cook your banana down like you're making rice. Anything you want to do. If you're tired of eating the banana hard like that, you could crush them, boil it down with your seasoning and season it up. Anything you want to do. But as I say, people gravitated to people who do a lot of garbage and do a lot of stupidness. Okay, Sharon says she loves Spanish food. I do not eat Spanish food. I rephrase, I'm telling that I do not eat Spanish food. I love to go McDonald's. So if I'm here, I feel like I want something to eat, I go head straight to McDonald's. I'm not eating their food because they're not eating my food. They will never patronize you. They will not. Yeah, sometimes my neighbor said, oh, you want some food? You want some food? I said, no. And he said, why? Then I take it and I'll give it to someone else. But I don't eat it. Because they don't cook to suit me. So if you love it, Sharon, there's nothing wrong with that. We eat anything we choose to eat. Yeah? Anything we choose to eat. Because there's a Spanish guy, he comes every day to buy his food from me. He said, oh, I'm tired of eating these Spanish food. I'm tired of it. He's Spanish. He's tired of eating it. He wants some oxtail, curry goat, jerk chicken, cow foot. He wants those things. So, people eat what they eat. So, I don't knock nobody for what they love and what they don't love. And, nobody not supposed to knock nobody. And as I say, people gravitate to garbage. They like when people do the whole set of garbage and they run with it. They bring it over the pink wall, the yellow wall, all kind of wall. Yes, I do do mackerel rundown. Yes, I do mackerel rundown. Yes. Yep. I love curry chicken and fried plantain. Yes, that the green plantain. Yes, that's good. I see some people when they are making soup, they use the green plantain in their soup. And I'm telling you, if you try it with Jamaican, because that's not our traditional way do, but if you try it, because I see they do it and I try it, and it eat lovely. It is like dumpling, the green plantain when they boil in soup. Yeah, so we could try every other things you could do. You love Spanish food, try to cook it your way. Anything that banana can use for porridge and for other use too. Yeah, planted banana use for porridge. Some people you're cooking all your curry chicken. And you don't have no potato to put in there because the potato give the curry chicken this body. You have green banana. You also be talking to people them who live in the country area and far from the store or shop or don't have that those Irish potato. You peel some banana, cut them up very small and put them in there. It's still good to eat. You turn your hand and do the thing that you want and how you want it. You don't come and tell people, say, do this, do that, because everybody know how the procedure, how to do your curry chicken. For instance, is a curry chicken thing is going on. You have to cut up your chicken, wash them, clean the chicken properly. Some people clean the chicken in vinegar. Hi, China, good morning. They do the chicken in vinegar and lime and all those things. Queen Olive doesn't do that. And Queen Olive doesn't take her skin off. When you finish cook it and you want the skin off, you take it off. Because that's why a lot of people, when they cook the chicken, their chicken is breast is trashy because they take off all the skin. The skin have to cook it to give it a nice jelly flavor. So you do your chicken, you season up your chicken properly, and you have your pot on the fire with some oil and you throw it in there. And I tell you again, people, when you want to do your curry and you want your curry to come out, start cooking like with gravy, you put some oil in there when you're seasoning the chicken. Put your goat, put some oil in there and you season it with the oil, and as soon as you put it on the fire, you started to make you started to get gravy. You started to make gravy, and like in another 15 minutes you could put all the other thing that you want to put in there. If you want to put your carrot, you want to put your potato, you want to put a piece of yam, you want to put a cassava or whatsoever you want to put in there, you put it in there to give it more body, and it take another 15 minutes. Curry chicken will take no more than 40 minutes, you know, because if you cook it too much, it's going to start it to mash. And then it's supposed to throw this whole bag of water. If they throw the chicken in there, you know, it boil, turn around. The little water that, the little grease that leave in there, throw a little water in there and put it, throw it on there, and it keeps stirring. As I say, when you're cooking, do not leave your pot unattended and leave it unattended. That's when you go, it don't burn up, it don't this and that. I tell you about the grand them, they just want to hear about. You see, I was saying I'm making thing there? Huh? You see, I was saying I'm making plantain fritters. Oh, see, those are what they like, because, you know, my grandchildren, they are American, but I'm here sharing. Yeah, I do my life, but I don't come up like that. You see, my grandchildren, they are born American, but they are born American from Jamaican parents. Most especially my daughter children, them. They love Jamaican food. They love it gone to bed. But you know, they like macaroni, spaghetti, and then lasagna. They love that. But they love the Jamaican food, the dumpling, banana, cocoa, potato soup. When I cook, I'm telling you, these children eat up a storm. And I love when they eat a storm. They eat up the storm, and they love it. They eat up a storm. They eat the food, and I like it. Yeah. I enjoy it. Oh my God, my fritters, it's good. And remember, tell them, when you're doing the fritters, you do not put a lot of flour that you have to be there frying all along. And really and truly, I didn't even have to put no flour in there. You could just do it with your egg alone. And it's good. And I'm telling them, I don't like to eat and talk, but I'm telling you, it's up there. When I cook and the food is not up there, I'm going to say, no, it doesn't have the taste, because I said I was going to taste it before. I put it in the pot to see if it needs something else, and I didn't taste it. I forget about tasting it. But I'm telling you, it is wonderful. So, divas and Dan, friends, followers and thing, try it. Go home. Try it if you're home and you have some plantain and it's overripe. Hi, Colette. Just started to say, well, you know what, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to make some fritters. You want to make it and put it in the oven, make it, bake it, it is okay. We could make it, you know, we could make banana pudding. So we could make plantain pudding too. So we do the things that we do. We don't throw away the food. Only thing my daughter eat that is American food is McDonald's. Okay. That's all what I like too. I love McDonald's. Every time I pass, if I'm walking on the street and I pass McDonald's, I gotta stop even buy a small fry, because I like them food. They prepare the food right there. I don't know if their food is dirty, but I know how other restaurants they do the food, because it's not now I'm cooking. I've used to be a cook in a restaurant. I used to work in a restaurant when I just come here, and I see a lot of things these people do to their food with surprise sometimes. If you ever see, like some people say, people do catering at their home. Come here. Stay right here. Get in a doll and stay right there. I get in a doll and say, what the bag going to have? Where they coming from? Yes, I get in the bag and stay right here. Don't go in my room. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, that's where you always go and bring your bag right here on the table. I don't care what you all buy, but do not go in my room. Give it to me. Oh, yeah. You know, Dodo, she act like she's getting big and she have a little company. She don't know grandma no more. So, you know, she want to do as she like. Yeah. So people, this is Queen Olive, and just as a little illustration or a little teaching about making my fritters. You could make banana fritters, saltfish fritters, potato fritters, and we have many more food we could use to make our fritters, like yam, green banana, but we have to cook the green banana first and then we put it together and we have something to hold it. So cooking is an art, and it's not everybody put their love and their thought in their cooking. Some people do that because they're looking for laughter, or some people do it because they are looking for numbers, and when they get the numbers they feel like they're on top, they're gonna do cooking show. It is good. I am so glad that I started to do this cooking, and a lot of people go about and started to do it. It is lovely and it is good. Yes, I'm here drinking some tea, some mint teas, some mint tea I'm drinking, because and I put the milk in there because when we are getting old, our body need milk in our body, in our bone. We can't drink too much of this bush tea. So each and every one who take your time out from your job, I know a lot of you right now is on the job, hiding and watching, and I know a lot of you people there are home, just waked up and and the notification popped up. Queen Olive is on live doing plantain fritters. Me never know about plantain fritters, you know. I that the woman there come from a type about plantain fritters. Them always come with their foolishness because them a look a hype. I am not looking any hype. I've been doing this cooking for a long time. And if anybody who on this page know my mother and my grandmother Diane gone Etlin Blackford, rest in peace. And my mother, Phyllis Duncan, rest in peace. They are cook. And rest of my auntie there, they could cook. So I inherited from my parents, my grandparents, my mother, loved to cook. And I could cook. I'd have to ask nobody that. I could really put down a cooking. There's a guy who started coming to get my food, and the guys, I'm telling you, he loves my food. Every day he calls for my food. Big up yourself. You know you yourself, but call him the pork man. Well, when I do all that jerk pork there, everybody love that jerk. I could do jerk pork for every day, and it goes because I have the touch. When you have the touch, the seasoning in your hand, there nobody can stop you. So who at each and every one, and who comes on my page and come to watch or to criticize, there is some. Yes, Jerry, I see you aren't working. Okay, you know, some people is gonna criticize, while some people is gonna say, okay, I'm gonna try that. But most of all, some people criticize and talk bad, but they still go try it. But them now go call me and tell me, say, boy, Miss Olive, me try it and it's really nice, you know. Because they like to put down people. Like when I used to cook, my mother said, she don't want my food to eat because I cook too fast. She never said people cook fast. But when you're cooking, you prepare everything that you need. That means you don't have to run there and run there for the things that you need. Have everything on your countertop. You're going to make your, for instance, your curry chicken. You have your potato cut up and put there ready. That means as soon as the pot ready for the potato, you put it over there. You don't have to wait until when you see it cook, you're going to go peel it. That's how a lot of people foods, the curry chicken scramble, because them not prepare the things. You have everything prepared and ready. So when you're ready to cook, the things is cooked and cooked properly. Yeah. And remember, curry is a bad man, you know. Curry like to curry up your pot, your plate, your spoon, your sink. Depends on the amount of curry. When you finish using a curry, wipe it out with a napkin, a wet napkin. Wipe it out properly, and then you put them in your sink and spray bleach all around it. All the curry is gone, and then you use your soap and you wash your thing down, and the curry is gone. So ladies, divas and Dan, have a wonderful, wonderful day at work. And remember, anybody have T-Mobile phone? Today is T-Mobile Tuesday. I don't know what T-Mobile is giving. It's T-Mobile Tuesday today. Please go and get your T-Mobile giveaway, what they're giving away today. So, as I say, T-Mobile, it's a good phone company. You don't have your money to pay, you call them, and they give you an extension until you're ready. Let me see if I see what they're giving. T-Mobile is giving today. I don't have it downloaded on this phone. Okay, no, not that. Yep. So everybody have a wonderful time. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your lunch. If you goes to work and you don't carry your lunch, at least you walk with some candy in your bag and walk with a little juice from your refrigerator. If you don't have no money, do not tell yourself that you always want someone at the job going to offer you some lunch and you take it. Don't take it, because we don't know how they cook at home, and sometimes they give you your food and then you're going to give them back food they don't want it. So carry a little chips, a quarter for a chips, Get a little bottle, put some juice in there, take it for your lunch or carry some leftover. Also give the husband them who show off like them the one, especially construction one, because every day they must spend $15-20 for food. Of course, the people them out there selling them restaurant need their money to go, of course, but sometimes we have to economize and we have to try to save, because every day is not the same. And again, people, have a wonderful day, and all the peoples out there, do not scared of walking around because of their saying the President 45 is sending people to pick you up. Live your life, enjoy your life, because people still coming up and running off, don't want to go back. So all what he's doing, I don't tell him don't do it. Yeah, you can carry some mango or carry fruits, anything you want to carry. But you carry something, and you just have something to snack on until you're ready to go home. And when you go home, the first thing you do when you go home is you make some tea and drink some tea just to break that gas in you. And then you cook and have your nice food, and then get your shower, eat, and sit and watch a little TV, and then you go to your bed. So each and everyone here, near and far, all over, have a lovely Tuesday. You will see me back tomorrow, or probably later on I'll come back on the line. So good day, one love, peace, bye-bye.